Well, welcome back, travellers of the infinite skies. This is Pathalas with a very special occasion here. We've got a few members from Milland, and we're hoping to tour as many bases as we can from the Milland region in one go. I don't know whether we'll manage all 30, but joining me here, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure, I'm Halogen Girly.
I'm Ontario. I'm BC Newbie.
And that's all we've got at the moment. We're hoping there'll be a few more people later. But, right, let me just check this is working properly. And that's all we've got. Yes, it's working properly. Right. There'll be a few more people later. Right, okay, so are we meeting at the embassy?
That's where I am.
Excellent.
This is gonna make me lag.
I'm loving lag. I'm telling you, that's my signature. I'm gonna be bummed if they improve it to the point where there is no lag. It feels like it'll take away like my like what I bring to this group. All right, see, babe.
Nexus.
Husband's running out.
Yes, and I was wondering about that because they've been saying for a long time, haven't they, about all the lagging and can they? Well, there's been speculation about whether they can expand the base limit so that we can have multiple people building in the same place, or I don't know. Have any of you seen Ray Rod's things where he's just able to start building a base wherever he is?
Yeah, his stuff's amazing.
It is. But yeah, can they? Hang on a minute. I'm looking at. I can't multitask.
My lag. I see someone who's trapped in my lag right now.
Ah, I've got you. Destination AGT Nexus. There we go.
Once you get through the lag, it's just fine. See how I'm running through you?
I found it, but I forgot to put some fuel in my freighter.
Now, when I look at you, I like completely lag out. I gotta look away from that. I'm gonna come
look
over
away,
here.
look away.
Are you three already there?
I'm here with Newbie. I think I saw Ontario up on one of the other planets in the system earlier.
Here we go. Right, AGT Nexus. If I can aim properly. There we go. Right, I'm coming. Yes, and I was thinking if they do anything to expand the base limit, they've got to do something about the lag.
Oh yeah. 'Cause even as it stands right now, I've turned down my FOV and I've put on frame rate and all of that just to be able to manage my own bases.
Yes, and we're about to see how spectacular your base is. I visited your base on a stream quite a long time ago.
Come on, VC, come on in. The water's warm. I see you hiding over there.
I can see someone in the distance.
You crashed? Do you have your frame rate lock on?
Nah, I just turned it off.
You really need to put that back on. It'll keep you from crashing.
Of course, one of the main reasons for doing this now is because we're expecting that in less than 24 days' time, no, it's just about 24 days' time, isn't it? Everything's going to change. So the way our planets are, we're expecting the Great Reset is going to mess everything up.
So, well, maybe we should do one of these afterwards to see the carnage.
Yes. I can see you on your planet. I'm coming for you. Yes, it'd be very interesting to see how much all of this changes. I mean, we've all picked planets with specific features, haven't we? You know, I went for a nice paradise planet because I just wanted a nice place to live. But I also particularly picked a system where there were planets that grew or had particular gases on and things, so I could hopefully build up towards the high-end products. I wonder how much all that's going to change.
I'm gonna miss the, I've got these kind of jaguar-looking cat creatures with horns. I kind of dig them. I'm gonna miss my fauna.
Yes. Oop, hello, that's interesting. Did you know when you're on Pulse Drive and it sort of auto-pilots you in, it doesn't do that when you're homing in on a person, I've just discovered. I nearly flew straight past your planet then. Right, so maybe...
maybe I see you're back. Did you turn your frame rate block on? Thank you.
Yeah.
You'll be fine now.
I can see all of the comballs.
Still bad. Oh man.
Maybe for the last time, here I come into the embassy, as it is. Oh, and all I can see is... Oh dear. I've only got the base unit.
No! You must not be connected to online services.
Well, I can see both of you, and I can see all the comballs. Hang on, let's...
Just take a look at your screen and see if it says you're connected to online services.
It doesn't say I'm not. Hang on,
is it green or is it red?
Which? I can't see any green or red anything on the screen at the moment.
Go to Discoveries.
Ah, right.
You press options, go to Discoveries.
Yep.
And look in the lower left corner.
Lower left. Oh, you have lost connection to online services. But that's interesting though, because
server glitch that we're having with Hello Games right now. When that is red, you won't see bases.
Now, that's really interesting though, because when that's happened in the past, I haven't been able to see comballs. Now I can see all of the comballs here, but not your base. And I can see you two.
That was the issue I was having last time over at Zaz's base.
Yeah. Did you come up with a fix for that, or was it just kind of coming in and out of the system?
I think what happened why I was having so many difficulties is because I had set the portal address the night before to Zaz's base, and I hadn't reset it, so every time I try and reload, it wouldn't work. But that was my issue.
This is very strange, because I know what this looks like, and I know what I've just walked through that I can't see.
Yeah. Well, I can throw up some pictures into our group messenger, and we can go try and hit the next one, since BC's scared of my base as it stands.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting. I've gone into the base unit, and it doesn't seem to recognise the fact that it's owned by you, because I just get the option to claim home planet, which of course I'm not going to do because that would mess everything up. Very interesting.
Yep, no, it's a glitch. That's the reason right now I've been kind of like pressuring people to put their bases on the base list, because it's very easy right now with the way the servers are to inadvertently step on someone's toes and mess up their base.
Now, hang on, let's see where... Right, are you standing on... You're not high enough up to be in the balcony there, are you? Because you're just hovering in midair.
On this beautiful ship that I am about to...
Oh, you're on your ship, which of course is invisible. Oh, there's someone flying in. Oh, it's Baknubi. Baknubi. How do we pronounce your name? Baknubi.
Most people say BC Newbie, but
BC
it's actually BC Newbie.
Say it again.
It's actually BC in Yabai.
BC Newby. Okay, I shall try to remember that. And
well, I said most people say BC Newbie because it's easier.
BC Newby. Right. Now, of course, what will be great, I hope, after next, is that the fact that Halogen Girl is standing on a ship there, I would be able to see your ship.
Yep, that's the hope.
So, am I actually now walking straight through your ship?
There's someone at my ship. I just took a picture. It looked like you were checking it out.
Yeah.
That was probably you then. Oh.
Ah, you jumped off. Hello. Hello. Can you see me there?
I'm spinning in circles looking for you. I saw you a second ago.
Was I inside your ship? I mean, right.
You were kind of walking around it. It really looked like you were kicking the tires, you know?
Well, I'm jumping up and down. I'm now standing near the edge of the plateau. Can you see me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Well, it's a shame that we can't see the embassy here. Obviously you can.
Of interesting scenarios.
Yeah. Right. Well, where's next? So we're going to go to Zaz's new base.
I was just going to run down our base list.
Because I've got...
Unless you have a specific request.
Well, the next thing on the base list is Zaz's embassy in the hub. So if we skip past that one... Yeah. Shall we go to Zaz's second base on the list, which is New.
Why am I... New. 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 Why am I... That's weird. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, new interests? Yes.
Is that
that's
right?
a good one, yeah. The Site 16? Yes.
Well,
I will...
I hope it's so much of a good one that I can actually see it. 'Cause that would be disappointing.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I think I even have it in my discoveries list because I've been there before. So let me see if I can track that one.
Well, I spent most of this afternoon visiting all the places I haven't been to by portal, so that I should be able to get everywhere. Oh, I've got hundreds of freighters warping in front of me. Where's my own freighter now?
It's in Milland, so that's an earlier...
Okay.
Problem is I've been doing some ship hunting recently, and so I've got a lot of stuff in my discoveries list. That's kind of all over.
There it is.
Is your portal close to here?
Yeah, you want me to share where it's at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your portal's miles away from your base.
Well, close meaning on this planet.
Yes. When I
Close
first
is all relative.
When I first came to the Nexus, I built a Nomad geobay right outside the portal, and then discovered that your base was 8 hours away by Nomad.
Yeah, but we're all here in ships. It'll be fine. Let me find it real quick. I've got a pink beacon on it. Just gotta spin around till I get that. There it is.
I was gradually working my way down the base list, making a note for myself of whose bases are within Nomad distance from the portal and whose you have to fly to.
This one is definitely nomadable,
Oops.
I believe. No, that might have been his other base. I don't know. He makes so many.
Well, I'm flying in anyway. Oh no, I'm upside down. Space is really disorientating. I've just flown over what I thought was the top of my freighter to discover it was underneath. Here we go. Oh, I can see you lot flying up. Oh, I was about to be taken on by pirates from your system.
Yeah, they're a little feisty at times.
I spent a long time recently in the I spent a long time recently in the arrival system, which is a bit of a war zone. I don't know if you know the conflict level in that system. It's at war or something like this, and that was very useful for raising my standard with.
We like to test out our new arrivals, you know, make sure they're really fit.
I've also recently acquired jetpack upgrade theta, which means I can now jetpack up from the landing pad on my freighter right up into the bridge. Right, discoveries. So what am I looking for? It's called AGT Zarins.
Yep.
That's a relatively...
I'm gonna just pop into my portal over here, pop in the address, swing through and waypoint it that way.
Okay. I'm not doing any portals on this stream, of course.
Right,
Try and
I'm
maintain.
taking the cheat sheet way.
Is this a relatively recent discovery?
Yeah, it would be. Except, well, no, it shouldn't be. Because this one's in Milan. This is the system he selected early on.
Oh, okay.
And then just never built it out for a while.
I'm going past all the places I've been to more recently. It'll be here somewhere.
I wish they need to add in some functionality for, like, searchability.
Well, there's supposed to be a massive update to the galactic map, isn't there, in Next? I know it's all conjecture.
The waypointing and everything, if they could make that searchable and separate by galaxy, just some basic tools to make it not such an Easter egg hunt to find places you've already been to.
Ah, got it.
Even if you can
AGT
make, like,
Zarins.
select ones as favorites or reorganize your list.
Yes. I wonder if they would make the galactic map searchable, because you know, I was thinking from the point of view of us trying to custom waypoint, that's it, us trying to maintain some sort of anonymity and hide from anybody else in the galaxy. If anybody knows the name of one of our systems and can then search for it, then nobody can hide anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they do with that.
If it's just searchable within your own discoveries, that's a different matter.
Yeah, to me that would be... I don't know what I would expect them to maybe do as a first level upgrade, but I don't know.
I don't know whether any of you lot have played Elite Dangerous. But you can, if you know the name of where you're trying to get to, then you can search for it anywhere in the galaxy, and it'll give you, you know, a suggested route for getting there.
Huh. No, I haven't played that one yet.
It's very good, actually. I mean, in fact, I played Elite back in the 80s on my ZX Spectrum, and it was looking for... Well, when that came out on PC, I was looking to see if it was coming out on PS4, and that's how I came across No Man's Sky. So it was sort of... whilst searching for Elite that I came across this in the first place, and now I play this exclusively and never touch Elite, to be honest. Right, what planet am I looking for? New interests.
Yes. And I'm
New
just
interests.
behind you. I just warped through, waypointed it, and now I'm swinging your way.
Kuton Mach. Ishim. It's hiding. It's hiding. Where is it? Ah! Is that it? New interests.
Haha, I'm gonna have to change my ship. I haven't found gold yet. Let me pop into the freighter. And that one requires Theta, which I don't have installed in this hauler.
Oh, we in a green system. It does look a bit green.
Yeah,
Now,
it won't,
do we know whether Zaz's waypointed his base? Has he put a... I
I've
can't...
been there before, so if you can't find it, I can swing in 2 seconds and let you know if...
Oh, it's a nice planet. I like this planet. It's got
Is that
oceans.
the lemony yellow colored one? I'm trying to remember. He's made so many bases.
I'm in Twilight at the moment. It looks
I'm
like...
thinking of his Essence Ham one.
Ah, this is nice, sort of... I'm about to crash into a cliff. Ouch. Ah! I've got some comballs. Okay. Following some comballs. You can never see the comballs until you actually get into the planet's atmosphere, can you?
That's what I've noticed. Whether or not that's typical for everyone, I don't know. For me, I know a lot of people who have been able to go into a system and scan and have bases show up. And that feature's never worked for me. Not once. I didn't even know it was a feature until people kept bringing it up, and like I thought they were just messing with me. I'm still not sure they're not.
Before I moved to Milland, I was just travelling along, and it's only ever happened once. I got another player's base appear on my... Whoop! I can see Zaz's base.
There you go.
It's all at a strange tilted angle. Is that the one we're looking for? Well, there can't be any more bases in this system, can there? That's weird. Excellent. Okay, this is going to be a bit peculiar. Now, does that mean... Let me just check in my discoveries thing. It still says you've lost connection to online services, but I can see the base. Whoops.
It might be that it's in, like, your... I think that there's, like, a certain amount of information that might remain in, like, the cache of the PS4.
Well, I've never been here before, though.
Then that's trippy.
I've just seen somebody flying in. Is that you?
I just freighter warped in.
Okay, so in that case, it's... Oh, where have they gone? I can see... Halogen Girlie up by my freighter. Yeah, wave to my freighter on the way past.
To online services.
Who else is here? Because someone else flew just over me as I was coming in.
Yeah, I'm jumping to another system and then back.
Yeah, I see you, but I do not see his beacon, so I'm gonna...
Well, I'm standing on the base here.
Yeah, I see my beacon that I've put there, but I don't see his.
Did he do the classic mistake of putting the beacon outside of his base radius?
No, I've been to this base before. This is the fact I'm not connected to online services, so I could fly all the way there and the base would not show for me.
Well, it says I'm not connected. Yeah, it says I'm not connected, but here I am standing...
But if I can't see the beacon, which is in his base build radius, I won't be able to see his base.
Yeah, but I can't see the beacon either. So I've just gone into Zaz's office, and I'm just...
take some photos and throw them up to our Milland chat.
Yes.
The PS4 thing, because then
Yeah, good
the ones of
idea.
us who can't see it can see it.
This is such a weird base, though. Where can I take a photo that does it justice?
It's a trippy one.
This is weird. Right, okay, let's try it. Hang on. Yeah, it goes off the stream when I take photos, but never mind. Right, okay, let's go through here. Zaz has been painting on his walls. Hey, now that's interesting that the decals still stay vertical even when the wall isn't. That's freaky.
Some elements there that are vertical, like this furniture is level, and it's a hit or miss whether it's level or tilted.
Whoa. Going down.
That face made me a little motion sick.
Yeah, I'm having problems here. Oh yes, some of them I've just found, like some PC towers sticking out from the floor at a peculiar angle. Oh, this is freaky.
Alright, it says my online services is active, so hopefully I see a beacon, I fly over, and we see
okay.
it together.
I couldn't see the beacon, but I can see the base.
Yeah,
that was the same with me.
Through the portal, or toggling through the teleporter got me connected to online services, so I'll be joining y'all in a second.
I found the ground entrance. Hello. Have you just signed in?
Yup.
Register your visit. It's just... I've just come from there. Hang on. Yes, that's it. You found it. Oh, there's a... What's Zaz been driving? What type of terminal is this? I don't know.
I've been trying to convince him that he should drive the Colossus underwater. I've been trying to convince him that that's what it's designed for.
I've tried. Have you ever tried that? It's just ridiculous.
Oh, I would never. It would be misery.
I did on my... Because until... yesterday, I think, I didn't have a Roma geobay on my base. But I wanted to go... Oh, here you come. Hello. I wanted to go looking for kelp sack. And last time I did it in the Colossus, and it was just ridiculous. It was like trying to drive a school bus in the sea. It was just...
Yeah. I think that's... I don't know why, I just think it's hysterical. We have another pal of ours who's actually in Milland and in Essentam, but he's not making it on the chat today.
Right.
But he's kind of... I call it kind of the game, you know, where like there's nothing left for him to have his units. He's kind of done everything, anxious for next. And in his boredom, he's done things along the lines of driving the Colossus and trying to convince people that it is the way to go and it is fun. I disagree with his philosophy. I know it's misery.
I just have the Colossus parked there as a extra storage most of the time.
Yeah. I did that for a long time, and recently I guess I just have enough in my ships that I haven't done as much in terms of using it. I've got it built, it's full of random stuff, but I haven't rebuilt it at my latest base.
I can't remember how I got to where I am now. Oh yeah, up the stairs. Here we are.
Ah! I just fell through.
Yes, I did. What's going on? Well, I've gone down into one of the peculiar... I love the windows that open as you come through. Are they just windows, or can you get through? No, they're windows.
I think he has the
garage doors
set in front of a window.
Yes.
So it's almost acting like a storm shutter.
That's fantastic. I like that.
They're placed upside
He's got
down
some cool
too, which is
glitching.
pretty neat. Yeah.
This place does make me slightly nauseous.
Yes, it does.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we've got to go.
I'll get turned around and not find my way out.
Is it Andrew's base that's... yes, it is, isn't it? Andrew
The other
Yes.
glitch though.
Is Antonio with us at the moment, or is he somewhere else?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Is it? Am I right in remembering that you've built a different base since the one that's all at peculiar angles?
Yeah, but I'm not done with it yet.
So, but what I mean is, you won't be able to join us in exploring your previous base because then it'll cease to exist, won't it?
No.
No, it'll still be there.
He just can't roam. He can't
I
climb
just
the.
won't be able to see it and run around it. You guys still will be able to.
Oh, okay.
He can check his comm balls and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be the belief that you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And it's since been proven that he can go back without damaging it for others.
Okay. Well, that's good news. That means I can go home one day. I recently did an epic journey back to the system I was spawned in when I restarted after Atlas Rises, and but I'd jumped at least one system further on before I built my original base, the base that I had before I moved to Milland, and I didn't want to dare going back to that system. But you're saying I can without it spoiling everything. Excellent. Oh well, I might have to do that.
Now I gotta find my way out of the space before it messes with my stomach anymore.
Right. Okay. Well, where are we going next? Are we going to Sky's base next? AGT Omoro.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Right. Now, this might be the first place where I can start picking up some product on the way.
Yes. Let's see. AGT Omoro. Let's see if I can locate that on this list.
I'm just passing some of the places we're going to be going soon.
Okay, I just saw AGT.
Oh, Omoro. Oh, yes. This is the system with Burbans in, which is a very hot planet, which has got the highest density of buildings I've ever seen. That's where I went when I was trying to max out my exosuit, because you could get a what they call drop pods. You could get a drop pod virtually, you know, a minute and a half's walk away from each other.
Let's see what's next.
Whoa, I'm gonna crash! Oh! Just hit one of the big towers sticking out of my freighter. Now that'll be another thing. I hope we'll be able to see each other's freighters when next drops.
Well, then Deadman will be really disappointed because I stole the freighter that matches his exactly.
Yeah, when we were doing the poll to see what we were going to have as a Defence Force ship, that spoke to me of the varying tastes in ships that we've all got.
Oh yeah. I really like a long-nosed fighter with exposed ductwork and a single pulse engine. The other pieces and parts I'm less specific about, but I have preferences. Zaz is all about the Rasa.
Yes. I like the cockpit.
I think he was, well, the bubble cockpit I like,
yes.
but you can get that on a lot of different ships. But yeah, he that was where he and I think we have a divergence in taste, because he just loves the Rasas. And I think a Max Rasa that has the two side panels can look kind of cool. But it's not my preferred ship. I think they look kind of too cute for me.
I like the I haven't been able to find a fighter exactly like the one I had before Atlas Rises, because if you remember back at that point we couldn't have multiple saves, so I had to delete my my day one save to start again after Atlas Rises, and I've never been able to find that fighter again. But I have found something similar, which is what I'm flying around in at the moment, and that's my hot rod. It's hot rod red, but it's got the original one had a bubble cockpit, and then it's got the what would you call them? The two sort of side noses that stick down either side of the cockpit, and then
And
and then
Terry, what do you
like
guys call those? Do you have a term for those? I always think I'm the saddlebags, so you all have a better sounding name for it.
The what?
On the max slot fighters, the two pods on the side. There you go.
side what?
Tanks.
Tanks.
Like,
yes.
Yeah, like it.
And then mine's got the little sort of TIE advanced fins on the side.
I like that look.
Yeah.
I like those TIE fins.
But my original... Oh! What's that on there?
Yeah.
Ah! Hey, I've just...
I'm gonna have to toggle in and out of system. I lost my online services again, so I
I've
will be
got...
back.
oh, okay. I can see you going back to the space station.
Yes, it's HG's gift to... It's HG's parting gift to all of us. I think they did this on purpose. They're like, you know, if we make it really awkward now, when we do the update, even if there's other glitches, we'll be so happy to be able to see each other's faces again. They really
yes.
won't complain as much.
Yes. I'd forgotten that... oh, is it... Ah, no, am I looking at something else? There's something on the radar here. Oh, it's just other ships. It's NPC ships. It's not just you. Okay, right. I can see Ontario landing at Buzzo's base.
Oh. Zaz says he's interested in joining. Let me get him
Oh,
tied
good.
in here. I don't know if he'll join us in chat, but I'll certainly send him an invite. So, invite player. C-A-Z. Oops. That dude, invite.
Well, it's got to be, what, 20 to 8 in the morning where Zaz is.
Yeah, we don't tell time like that over here. It's
What,
only
you
12s.
don't you don't do 20 to 8 in the morning, is it? Or do you just...
20 to 8
20
is
till 8. I heard
7:40.
2028. Yeah. I hear you now. I thought you said 2028, and I was like, I don't
Ah,
do
no.
time and 24s. Only military.
Oh, no,
folks do that.
we don't, no.
Alright, I'm gonna try and come back to Omoro, and I'm gonna see if I can ping Zaz.
Well, let's see. It still says I've lost connection to online services, but I can see Buzzo's beacon.
Where did Zaz ping me? I saw the message. Too many chats with him. Currently in Omoro.
Now, what does this one grow? Ah, liquid explosive. Oh! Yes, I can see his base.
Neat. Let's see if I get lucky too. Should I warp back? Yep, AGT Omoro.
Now, this is... oh! I'm sure he's been rearranging. I don't remember a shortcut straight through onto the balcony before. I'll resist the get nip. Hello, Ontario!
You worried if you hit the nip you won't be able to finish flying all the other bases?
Yeah, I shall be crashing into... well, mind you, I've already been crashing into asteroids. Now, I'll only get 4 liquid explosive from here unless we stay around for half an hour, and we haven't really got that time, have we?
Swinging to you now. Let's see if I can hit Omoro.
I think I'll resist.
Some beacons showing up. Question is, are they mine or are they his?
Oh, who's in the greenhouse?
That would be me.
Hello.
Nope.
Oh, now, what I meant to say was make sure that the last exocraft you had was a Nomad, because I've set up a Nomad race on my planet, if you're interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm awful at it, but sure.
Now, oh, I can't see which one my... I'm pretty sure Nomad was what I used last. There is, in fact, just outside the base here, there is a Nomad base, a Nomad terminal. So, I think, let me just check. Yes!
Hey Ryan, are you able to see the base?
I wasn't the first 2 times. I think I fucked up the glyphs. So I'm gonna go check.
Ah, now Buzzo's been planting Gravitino host outside his base. That means he's been trying Zaz's glitch. I haven't got as far as trying that yet.
Hey, Ontario, are you able to see the base?
Yep.
Do you mind throwing some photos up on the Milland meetup chat group so that I can kind of compile them? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to see it.
I guess.
Yeah, I just get a base. I get a raw base unit. Nothing fun. Nothing fun for me.
Oh, have you seen anybody's base on this crawl?
I know it'll be a mixed bag. But if one of the 4 of us can see it, then I can compile kind of a grouping of photos.
Yeah.
Which would be nice.
Right. I've just taken one photo. Let's take another one. I won't be able to get the photos to you until afterwards, though.
That's fine.
It's sort of a weird...
Unfortunately, you'll see what I see. All I see is the base unit.
Weird yellow twilight. And that's another thing, of course. We're expecting that they're going to have synchronized the time of day and that kind of thing by next, because I can remember going to visit one of our friends. Who was it? Can't remember. I'll remember later. But we were talking. We were stood outside his portal, talking, and I was commenting on the very pleasant animals that I was looking at, and he couldn't see them at all. And so I hope, it was also it was the middle of the day, as far as I was concerned, and it was midnight for him. So I presume they'll synchronise all that.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could see the same animals, because then we could animal hunt together. If someone found one, they could be like, yo, it's right here. That one you can't find, the one that I just found so easy, it's right here.
Well, one of the things that I've set up on the Exocraft race on Blue Haven is I've taken us past some of the places where some of my favourite animals live. So I'm hoping if the time of day is right for you lot when we do that, then you'll see some of my megafauna. That's just as a tantalising bit of trivia for you. I'm hoping you'll be able to see the sky worms of Blue Haven.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Right.
Excuse me. So next it's Mochimons on Spherus Magna.
Okay. Into his base number.
This is yes, and me. This is the place where you can get antimatter from the space station if anyone needs a refuel.
That's a good point.
Ooh. Yeah. Right. Okay.
And now, of course, it says online services is active now that I'm here, so maybe they'll hang in while I walk through.
Again, I'm about to be attacked by pirates. Can I get back to my freighter in time, or shall I just have a fight? Oops.
Run away, run away!
They're going to stop me warping. Not warping, pulse driving. Oh, it's a fugitive attack ship.
Oh, Magna?
Yeah, Spherus Magna.
That's it. Well, hold on. Spherus Magna.
Well, I'm bummed I couldn't see the last one from the pictures. It looks like it's a really cool base. Thanks, Ontario, for posting.
Yep.
Spherus Magna. He's got a lot of planets in his system. Right, I'm running away from the fugitive attack ship.
And of course it says I have no online services. Right when I warp in, I had it at the other place. I'm going to try and teleport in and out, see if I can toggle it on. Because this is certainly belligerent.
They're watching.
Yep. Come on, HG. Hook us up here. Just trying to have some fun. Like all things in this game, you have to work to have your fun.
Right, here we go. Just walking past my lovely banana yellow exotic ship. With the fin that sticks up into the stairs, if it's parked in the right place.
See if I get lucky here. It says online services are active. Let's see if I can quickly get back through and see if I can catch it on the back side.
Where am I going?
It stays active.
Here we are, Spherus Magna. Off we go. Yeah, well, mine hasn't yet said that online services are active, but apart from the embassy, I've been able to see everything.
Yeah, I don't know. It's wacky. It's wacky for sure. Pretty certain he had a beacon, and I did not see a beacon when I flew in here last time. It says I'm active, so let's see what happens.
Now, warping into the Zilbot fringe.
Alright, let's look over.
Zibbet fringe.
I'm seeing a dark colored beacon, perhaps? I don't know. I see my beacons. I've been to the space before. So let's see what comes of it.
Right, so I'm looking for planet Matanui 3. Metranui. Something else. I can see you, and I can see a beacon.
Oh, you can see a beacon? Good. Then
yeah.
You can see a base. I'm not sure if I can see it yet or not. I see my beacons, which may just mean that his beacon marker is hidden underneath mine. Or it may mean I'm not going to see the base.
I can't remember which base this is. Whose is it that... Oh, no, I'm getting mixed up with pop-up space, I think. Which is to be experienced. Yes, yeah. That's right. I'm having to struggle to use everybody's online aliases here rather than our own names. Anyone else made it into the system yet?
I'm in the system. I'm flying towards the base, but I'm not sure if I'm going to see it.
Well, I'm hot on your heels.
Yes, I see two beacons, so one of them's got to be his.
Excellent.
Getting promising. Unless I threw down two beacons, which is always possible, but unlikely. Unlikely. Yes, I see a base. Getting a landing pad now.
Ooh, nice paradise looking planet. Oh, I remember. I know this one. This is where I got my second fighter from, this system. It's very nice. Right, and there's a place to land. So I'm going to land on top of your ship because I can't see it.
I super appreciate that.
And there's a very large gangly creature just straight in front of me walking down the hill.
Interesting. I don't see any creatures in my view, but I do see that he's got things fully planted up here, and I can see what you landed on top of my ship. I will be hitting up your gang insurance for that.
That's a weird beastie. I'm going to go on a quick tour of Comballs. Best wishes, neighbour, says TK2069, whose base we'll be visiting shortly.
Yep.
Great layout. piece from Spiny Norman, whose base I visited earlier today because I hadn't been there before. No, I haven't visited his base, sorry, whose system I visited earlier. There's weird beast. There's a kangaroo! Tell Zaz, quick.
Unfortunately, he pinged me and said that his children got up early and they want to have dad time, so...
Aww, bless.
Our fantastic leader has prioritized his family over us. I feel slighted.
Well, yes. I can hear my wife settling down in the other room. I'm having to shun her. What's this? We've got an armadillo now. There's an armadillo running our way. This is it's a weird rock formation this base is built on. Gorgeous World says someone I can't get to, Sir Danny McFinn.
Yep, he's on our list.
And Awesome Planet and Base, thanks, said me. Oh, that was me. I just found my own combo. That's good. There's a combo out to sea. How is that? Oh no, it's floating over the top of a mountain over there. I'm not going to go and fetch that. Right. Oh, there's a nice... Oh, is that a... Oh no, it's just two comballs together. Baron Atlas was here, apparently. It says, that was Zaz. And, Zep...
No, he's not.
Zep 1976.
Zep and Baron are the same.
Ah, and, yeah, Zaz said, found you, thanks for the crops. Okay, I can see someone else landing.
I've got a sentinel trapped up in here with me. He's guarding the copyright, or sniffing the copyright.
Oh, no, it's a bad habit. Kick that. Right, what does Mochimons grow? We could get 2 living glass, 2 circuit boards. I don't think I'll, well, I might get some carbon. There's good carbon crop in this place.
I'm wondering if this base turns me around.
Yes, it's all the curvy corridors.
I'm running in circles, yeah.
Welcome to the Vault of Glass.
Keep popping up into these and realizing I've already harvested them, and there's not a quick, easy access out to flip into camera mode to see where I am in relation to the domes I haven't hit.
This is a very nice base, though. I aspire to elegance like this. I found his bedroom.
Uh-oh. Are you going to jump on his bed? Or are you going to leave copyright
yes! Well, he jumped on Zaz's bed. Might as well jump on Mochimon's. Right, now, where am I going? Ah, yes, down the curvy corridor to the domes. Yeah, very nice base. I'm gonna get outside and take a photo. Oh, I haven't checked in yet. There we go.
I'm hoping after the update they fix that where you can see who's checked in at your base.
Yes, that would be good. Right, let's get a photo. Now, we haven't had a selfie yet. We haven't got all of us lot on a photo. I can see someone hovering above the base there, whoever that is.
Yeah, it's me. I'm using my portal, so I just reload my game, so I can't land.
Oh, I see. Right, hold on. I think I got you in that photo. Ah, now, can you still see the same bases in creative mode?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. And who was that?
No, you can't see the bases. You can see the comballs.
Yeah,
you can see the naming. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's a very nice base. Look at that. Well, what I find freaky is that in photo mode, obviously everything freezes except the orbs. So you lot are moving around while I'm in photo mode.
And aren't you always sitting there going, hold still, wait, you.
It's very strange. There was one of the first times I met up with someone else in Milland. I was piloting my Nomad, and I got to his base. In fact, I think it was Ozzy's garage, and I was doing a massive jump over the top of the base, and paused it in photo mode and took a photo. But and he was watching me, and my orb just froze in midair and stuck there. It was very strange. So I mean, yeah, if we've got full multiplayer in next, I wonder what's going to happen to photo mode. Will they still allow that to happen?
I would hope they would have photo mode, because that's one of the nicest things about the game.
Yeah.
In truth.
I agree. I think that was one of the first things to like give the community something to do, wasn't it? I'm about to be attacked by pirates.
Well, I mean, if the game is so scenic, it would be a shame to lose the ability to capture that.
Yeah. I mean, before I found the AGT, I think I just joined the Amino group, and I was sharing photos of my first ever base. But it was, you know, everyone was just showing the photos that they got, and even before photo mode, actually, because we could still take screenshots, of course, but photo mode just enabled so much more arty creativity. Oh, I think I've just been shot at by the fugitive while I'm in pulse jet mode. I'm being shot at. Get off. Right, where are we going next? Is it
the next one is
Sir Danny McFinn?
By Sir Danny McFinn. Yep.
Excellent. I'm still being shot at. Get off. I hope that's... I've never... Is it... Am I being shot at, or is it just glitching? The fact that...
Are you getting thumps? If you stop, if there's a freighter battle in the system, and you're kind of doing the whole I don't want to deal with you, run away kind of thing.
Well, I was still in pulse jet mode.
They'll still shoot you in the back.
Hmm.
And if you come out of it,
yeah,
and then go back, it'll kind of stop. It's weird.
Yeah, I've just done that, unwittingly. Now, the order we're doing these bases in is more or less the order that people arrived in Milland, isn't it?
That's correct. More or less. There's a few folks who have come. There's a few that have come later. There's a few bases that were built. I get my brain in order here. There's a few bases that, like the one that Zaz built just recently. He put it next to his other base.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So even though that was a later product or whatever, yeah.
Voyager's Rest. Voyager's Rest. Voyager's Rest.
This is pretty much in order that people joined up. With exception of Mike Cesario's base, he was early.
Yeah, was it Mike who?
He scouted.
Kind of. He joined, but then didn't arrive for a very long time. Was that the thing?
He was here. Yeah, he was here, but he had some things going on in life that kept him from being as active as early. But yeah, he was the one who found the Milland region and established it.
Oh, history now.
Mm-hmm. So technically, he's Milland, 1.0.
Yeah.
The very, very first.
Right, so Sir Danny McFinn, where are you?
Let me see if I have online services, because I see no beacons. And I don't think I've ever seen this base. I've had troubles getting it to load for me.
Here we go. Now, what I find interesting, hang on a minute, before I do this, I'm just going to look back at Milland. I'm just looking at Milland here from on the galactic map. It's an amazing thing. All of this habited space, all those little white dots of where we've colonised, plus a few people way out in the sticks there.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anyway, right, okay. I really hope that Stefan manages to get his mapping app sorted so that we can make a 3D map of the regions. Because it was him who originally... Sorry, I was just going to say he did that beautiful animation of Milland in the first place, didn't it? When we were advertising it to everybody, the hummingbird.
Absolutely. He did our welcome brochures and pamphlets, all of that graphic work was done by him. He also selected the Nexus planet because we're mirrored in PC, and he was engaged before I was.
Yeah.
He selected that planet, and I mirrored him.
Mm-hmm.
Different base builds, but same planet on both platforms.
Mm. Well, doesn't make any difference because I wasn't able to see your base this time around anyway.
Oh,
yeah, I can see the base.
You can?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to throw some photos up to our chat? So I have a kind of an ongoing. I'm hoping we can capture them all.
Where am I?
Like
where am I going?
or whatever.
What's the
Couldn't find it.
Voyager's Rest?
I have online
Archon's
active,
Winter.
So maybe I'll get lucky.
Archon's Winter is what we're looking for, isn't it? That's no Thingola. Ah, Archon's Winter. I can see. I've completely forgotten how I'm supposed to pronounce Bknoobies as well now.
Yeah, I'm hanging on the BC or the newbie. Sorry, man. The other one, you've explained it to me on 2 occasions. My butter brain isn't gonna soak it up.
Right now,
each individual letter is a different word.
BC Nubay.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, that was
BC Nubai. The BY.
Nubai. Right.
So, yeah.
I got a brilliant view of one of you landing just then.
That would be me.
Let's see if I can come past these. Can you get comballs to say what they say when you're in your ship?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Can you? You can run into a combo and have it show on your ship.
Oh yes, peace from the NMSL. That one says. And whoa, no, I'm trying not to crash into the mountain here. Is this comball buried in the mountain? I'm flying.
We have some friends who like to bury their balls. They dig it out with the terrain manipulator.
Yes.
And then they bury them and fill it back in.
Okay, right now. Oh, there's one on the mountainside that says can't get to it. Right now, where's the I can't see the base. All I can see is the.
No.
Oh, now it says online service is active, but now I can't see the base.
That's strange.
If you warp out of the system and back in, it should show up.
Yeah, maybe
I
I'll.
think so too. That's what I've been doing to kick it.
Maybe I'll go and use the teleporter. I've lost the bait.
That's kind of how we've been pushing it to the pushing it.
Right, I will return.
So I do remember the space. I came here when he first moved here, and he didn't have any crops planted. And it looks like he's done some work since I've been back. Looking nice.
Yeah, it is a cool base.
I'm not certain what product he produces.
It says on the base list that he's oh no, it says NA. Okay.
I think that may have been back before he had planted plants.
Yes.
Probably not been updated.
Oh, I'm useless at jetpacking.
Maybe I can get this door to open.
Right, quick teleport.
Why again can't you land? I got
because I'm reloading just to go back to my portal. So I don't have to like keep jumping back and forth. If they have hollow doors, I can use camera mode to get inside.
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Ah, there's an idea. Is it quicker for me to just reload rather than teleport back and forth?
That's what I've been doing.
Well, if you reload, is it going to... I'm trying to think what it do. I don't know. Give it a shot.
Well, I'm in mid-teleport at the moment.
It's already ready to go, then you can just jump straight back to it with your reload. Like go and land at it, jump out of your ship, and then whenever you reload, you'll just end up right back at the portal. That's what I've been doing.
Well, I did all my portaling earlier so that I'm not showing any glyph sequences on the stream. So I'm just using my discovery menu.
I'm doing the same for the most part, just because I've got most of these bases already kind of figured out without having to punch them in. But when we get to some of the newest ones, I don't think I'll have some of those on my discoveries list, so I'll have to do a little work in there.
I'll be right back, guys.
Sure.
Right, I'm back. Now, what I'm worried about now is every time I've been teleporting in my own game recently, I've teleported first of all back to my birth system, and then back to the place I want to go, so that I don't lose it from the list. And I didn't that time, so I hope it hasn't disappeared now, because it took so long to find.
I understand. I've been ship hunting out in the Amino Hub before today. There was a ship I wanted out there, and it's not showing. I'm a little disappointed, but that's beside the point. I saved to a USB today just in case I lose it.
Yes, I have the base. AGT Galactic Geographic Research Centre.
That's it.
Here we are then. Oh, this is a nice base. Right, let's have a look around in photo mode.
Thinking he's making living glass. That's what I'm thinking. Based on what I'm seeing here.
Wow, look at that. Glass. We've got frostwort growing down underneath.
And I've got gamma and copperite up here.
That's an amazing base. I love this. How come other people manage to make what looks like much more complicated bases than mine without running out of complexity?
Oh, some of us push it right to the edge of the lag.
Yeah, mine is. Well, yeah. Now, yours seems to lag a lot more than mine, and yet I didn't take a photo.
It's the planet. It's the planet.
No, hang on. I'm doing.
It's got the tall. It's got the grass.
Yes.
The grass that moves in wind adds like a layer of complexity.
Well, Blue Haven's got wavy bluegrass.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Mine.
Might be more spread out. Mine might be more compact.
Possibly, yes. Right, let's have a look in here. Ooh, it's all shiny white and 2001. Some nice
2 floors too.
Nice blobby pictures on the walls. Oh, I like the fire escape. And then here's the greenhouse. And I've always liked these observation domes. I had one on my my base, and then ran out of complexity before I could finish all the plants I wanted. So I had to delete my back door and the ladders up to my back door in order to get the race initiator in for this this meetup.
So, by any chance, have you run your own race and set your own time?
I've set a time, yes.
Because that's one of the things that sometimes gets a little overlooked, and then it doesn't seem to go right.
Oops. Now, I do like geodomes, and obviously so does Sir Danny, but he hasn't planted anything in it. I've got to go down this nice 2001 A Space Odyssey corridor here. Oh, it just goes to the other end of the platform. Excellent! Oh, what a brilliant base. I like that. It's somewhat suitable that, for me, this is the middle of the night. So it's all
I haven't
darkness.
hit a base in the day yet.
Ah.
Like, so far I've been in the night at all these bases. I've had to flip it into daylight and photo mode to
Just
check
had
them all
some
out.
NPCs fly overhead. Right, okay, what's next then?
Alright.
Oh, it's me next. It's me next. That means I can take...
that one's only okay. We can skip that one. I'm playing. Let's
I
look
can
down
take...
around.
I can take a shortcut and teleport back.
Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
Right, I'll see you back at Blue Haven for a race.
Alright, see you there.
I realise we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Woo! I crashed. We've got 5 systems down the list, and we've been on for an hour.
We'll go as far as we can go. Call it fun.
Excuse me. I think we may have to, at the very least, visit the bases belonging to all the people in the chat.
Oh yeah.
So
You
maybe...
definitely hit BFE. That one's a really cool one.
Ah. Yes.
That one's Ontario's.
Yes. Is your new base finished? Yes, it does.
Me?
No, Ontario. Is your new base
he's
finished?
still a work in progress. Yeah, he hopped off a couple seconds ago to go take care of some things, but his
Oh, I
other
see.
base is a work in progress.
Right, my home system is not my home system. That's Milland now. My birth system is still on the teleport list, so I'm just popping back there first.
Well, I'm in your system, and it tells me I have online services active, and I'm not seeing any beacons.
If you just warped in, then my planet's the furthest away from the space station.
I'm just usually.
Oh shit, I see you. You
I
just flew
should
in
be
front of me.
seeing a.
Oh, I got base detected. It is...
I will be right back. I have 2 cats having a meltdown downstairs.
Feline co-pilots.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I'll be right back.
I think I'm on the right system.
Right, well, I'm about to appear back at my base. I'm just flying through the teleport/loading screen.
I'll be there in like 20 seconds.
Oh, here we are. Right. Have you seen me appear?
Alright, so I figure out
Ah,
what
I
I
can
had inadvertently done.
What have
I
you done?
accidentally locked 2 cats together in the laundry room. I only meant to lock one in there. And I guess
Oh, one of
they,
you. That's
guess
exciting.
they had it for the day.
Ontario's already on my landing pad. Hello. And then I've got 2
Hello.
people coming in. Here comes BC Nube. Ah. What I find irritating is trying to land on here and then some passing traveller's already landed on it and I can't get on it. Hello. Just flown over my head.
I've been told you can get in your ship and blow their ships up.
Can you?
Yeah. Clear them off your landing pad. I mean, you might take a hit with your local factions, which you may or may not be okay with.
Yes.
I know you've been trying to buy back their love recently.
Yeah, it'd be a very interesting low-level fly pass there. I'm going to call you BC. That'd be easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably. Though I do like BC Nube, sounds French.
BC Nube. Where's he gone?
Start using
Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, there he is. Where's Halogen Girlie gone?
Nowhere, I'm just circling a little bit.
Are you?
Figured
Where
out-
are you?
Figured I'd
Oh,
make
there you
a
are.
picture with all of y'all down there.
Ah, excellent. Yes, actually that's a good idea. Let's take a selfie. I presume I don't disappear off your shot when I'm in photo mode because I can't see myself.
No, it's always one of those things where if you've got 3 people, you can get 4 people in the picture, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Right. Oh, hey, I haven't seen my race initiator in the dark yet. That's quite nice. Yeah, what time of day is it for you lot there?
Always dark, it seems.
It's a quarter after 3 here.
It's not. No, I meant in game, but yeah. Now, of course, what you can't see is something I can see here because I've got my 3 geo bays just outside my base limit there, but that won't appear on your games, presumably. Right, who's up for a race?
Alright, let me grab a couple picks and I'll join you.
Do it.
Okay. If you go and interact with the race initiator, then you get the start race option. So if we wait until everybody's there and start race at the same time, we should be on.
Okay, 2 seconds and I will be right there.
Is there anyone who hasn't most recently been in their Nomad?
I think it's set off of the vehicle you build the pad around yourself.
You sure?
I think so.
Because we're going to have a problem. If anyone's got an exocraft that isn't a Nomad, it won't work on this racetrack.
I'm pretty sure you set the vehicle choice.
Okay.
Now I just have to find it. Are you guys already there? I'm in the pitch black dark here. This is a terrible atmosphere for racing.
That's true. Yes.
It is pitch black. I can't see anything.
Oh no, this is a problem because you won't see all of the animals in the dark. I did notice there was an armored hexaphant grazing in front of my base when I landed.
Nice.
And on the way, I'm hoping that you'll see the famous skyworms, and you may not come across an alligator shark, but we'll be driving over the top of them. Right, who's ready to start the race?
1 second. Dusk morning just hit, and I just realized how beautiful your planet is.
Oh, it's amazing.
One more picture.
Yeah, that's fine. I like the view out across the bay from the beach hut with the 3 planets in the distance.
Yeah, that's what I was just taking a picture of. I only got 2, but it's very cool. The 3rd one was a little high. Okay, back on track. Sorry for delaying you. Tell me when you're ready to initiate.
I'm in.
I'll give you guys a head start.
I've clicked the button. Oh, no, it won't let me play.
Oh, why?
It doesn't have your time set.
But will it? Can you do the race?
I can't see anything now.
You can't start race?
Nope. Best time of track creator is none, which means it didn't take your initial set.
But can you still follow the race though?
I can't. No.
You haven't got the option to start race?
No.
Nope.
No? None of you have?
No. This happened on the AGT birthday party one as well.
Oh no.
It has to get set by the initial racer.
Yeah.
And then it has to somehow push to the servers. And it was super glitchy.
What can I do to push it to the servers?
I don't know.
So I've saved.
And I struggled with that for hours.
I've saved a few times since then, but then I presume it won't. Even if I save again now, it won't upload to yours unless you go away and come back in. So you don't get the start race option.
No, and I seriously spent on the AGT, the meetup we had for our anniversary. I spent hours with Ray trying to get that to work.
No.
It's something just kind of glitchy in game. I'm hoping it's one of the items that they get fixed. Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. Oh well, I'll have to invite you all back to have a race sometime. In that case, instead of having a race, would you like to come and join me in my rock pool for a swim?
Sure. See see your pool.
I've been, ever since I moved here, I've been waiting to have a swim with everybody else here.
Alright, where is your pool?
If you follow me, I'm nearly there.
You're flying there, or are you?
No, I'm running.
There?
It's just a couple of moments, few seconds walk. Oh, and the sun's coming up for me as well. Ah, lovely. I can see you lot following me. Who's that? Yeah. BC, it's very close. It's very close by. You don't have to fly. Sergio apparently took a swim while I was away.
Nice. I haven't chatted with him in ages. I hope he's doing well.
Where's BC gone? Are you flying here?
He's flying around. There's
There
always
you go.
one person in the group who refuses to walk.
Otherwise, I have to go find my portal again.
Oh, that's right.
I've got Halogen Girly. Where's Ontario gone? Oh!
He's over here.
Ah, now my telly.
Oh, that's cool. Whee!
Have you just jumped in? Because
yeah.
my telly's got a bit of a glitch in that periodically it just everybody's in except yes, BC's got his ship in the pool now. Yeah, my telly's got a bit of a glitch, which means it's going to be periodically turning off for about 10 seconds at a time.
Mine does that too. It's a handshake issue between the PlayStation and the usually 4K television.
Ah.
You can do some research on it. It's online. I get the same issue with mine. And it may also have a little bit to do with PlayStation VR. There's a lot of people who have different thoughts on that. But yeah, it's some people recommend changing out your HDMI cords.
Yes.
Some people recommend changing the output settings away from 4K into, I forget the exact setting, but a different one. For me, if I restart everything, it seems to fix it for a while.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely a known glitch, and it has to do with the communications between the two technologies.
Ah. Okay, I thought it was just because the telly was old.
No, I don't know about that. I know what that the one I've researched has to do with that.
Right, I just got a photo of us all in the pool. Well, some of us in the pool because BC's still in his ship. Have you noticed there's some nice rigogen down there?
You guys could come up to the surface for a second. I want to take a picture, and all I see right now are two white
oops.
dots. Because you're below the surface.
Yes, that's right. Woo, okay.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
I'm bobbing up and down in the water.
It's kind of funny when you see like the orb half in, half out, because you're
Yes.
sitting there like knowing that they're right at the water level.
Whoa. You stood on the side. Oh, jetpack ran out. Now, have you discovered that if you're hopping in and out of water, your jetpack miraculously recharges as soon as you go in the water?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen that? Look, I've just gone, oops, splush underneath,
I think they're
and
trying
now,
to keep you from drowning in there.
yes. So, having recently got jetpack theta, I can now fly up above the rim and then go plummeting back down again. Ah, excellent. There's some very nice, I discovered in my Roma recently, there's some very nice tunnels that lead out from the side of my swimming pool here, and you can go exploring under these underwater caves. I don't know whether you drown on the way, but if anyone's interested in swimming out through a cave, doing a bit of potholing, swimming out through a cave into the open sea, anyone want to follow me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being scanned by sentinels. Get off. Who's coming with me? I'll see if I can do this without drowning everybody.
All of Milland dies on one AGT meetup.
Right.
I'm following you. I've got to come back down into the water here.
Okay.
Let's see if we drown.
Right, I'm going through this cave.
Andrew's going to come into the very, very end and just catch all the tombstones.
There's loads of kelp sack in here. It's very interesting because I drove through this recently and harvested all this kelp sack, and now it's grown back pretty quickly.
I have just realized I have no zinc.
Yeah, now that is the open sea in front of you there.
Okay.
So...
Which side, left or right?
Left.
Yeah.
How are you lot swimming faster than me?
I dove in.
Here we go.
When you go into the water, how fast you're moving kind of goes with you when you're underwater.
Oh, I've gone out.
I came in from a really high elevation.
Just as my oxygen was offline. Okay, there we are. I'm going to test that out. I'm going to dive in here and see if I can carry on going that fast and swim back to the swimming pool. Hoping I'm going the right way.
Ooh, you got a big kitty over here.
Ah, that could be an armoured hexaphant. Scan it, see.
That's what it must be.
Scan it, see what I called it.
Oh, and I see your skyworms.
Ah, yes. There's two different...
hexaphant?
There we are.
And a... for some reason I'm not telling you the names of your skyworms. Skyworm. There you go.
Yes, there's another type of skyworm as well, which I think I called a sky snake or something, because it's got teeth. Right, well there we go. That was exciting. Thank you for joining me on Blue Haven. Shall we go somewhere else?
Yeah, what's next on the list?
I've got pop-up space. AGT Iotso Orki. Ori. Yeah, Orki. The pit stop, anyway. Oh, unless we want to go to the bases belonging to the people here before we run out of time.
Do you want to do that? I'm fine with that too. Okay, what's next?
Sure.
Oh, there's a storm going on for me. Storms on my base are not pleasant. Oh, and I'm glitching. Oh, glitchies, because it's too much rain. Right, let me just summon my freighter, and then... Oh, in out of the rain.
The BFE base, I'm just trying to find it. There it is. Want to do BFE next, because I've located it?
BFE, okay. So that's
my base.
That's the name of the system, isn't it? BFE, yeah. Oh, that's... yes. I remember which one that is. Get your sickness pills ready.
Yep.
That one doesn't trip me as bad as Zaz's base, but it's a fun one to harvest.
Yeah, Zaz's base is just freaky.
Well, you get in there and you kind of like, I hope I get out. I'm getting kind of nauseous and I don't know where the door is.
Right, BFE, got it. And we're looking for Into the Void. Now this one's worth harvesting, isn't it? Because you've got 10 circuit boards from this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if it's going to show for me. This one has a black beacon. I think it's going to show for me. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think I see it.
I've got the added delay of having to get up to my freighter's bridge. Right, where are we going? Custom waypoint. There we are. BFE. Come on, select the right thing. That's it. Oh, I've run out of fuel. Okay, sorry. Let's me just refuel my frame. I've got to come back out again.
Whoops! I just ran into a glass
Fuel.
tree.
Oh yes, it's one of those exciting planets, isn't it? What are they called? Are they glitches? What do they call those?
Exotic planets.
Exotic planets, to my knowledge.
You've got those, what we suspect might be ship portals on your planet, haven't you?
Yeah, there's one less than a minute fly from the base.
Yeah, I found it and put a comball next to it. Who's watching the telly?
That would be my wife.
So be careful on his landing pad. When you get off, you might want to hit your jetpack for a brief second.
I remember.
Yeah. It's not as kind as others.
Right, here we go. Okay, I can see you. There we go. Let's head in. What's the purple beacon?
That, I believe, is a portal in my system because it's off planet.
That's confusing though, because he should only be able to see a beacon if you placed it.
It might.
Oh, in that case,
then it might be the space anomaly.
In that case, no, it's a beacon that I left for myself, which presumably is there for where the ship portal is. So it wasn't a comball I left there, it was a beacon I left for myself so I could find it. Yes, there it is. Whoa! I'm not going to fly past it without hitting it. So, right, I'm coming to meet you lot. Now, for anyone watching this YouTube stream after the fact... Oh, no! Oh, please say I can see your base. Oh, I can't see your base. No, this is...
Oh, no.
Ah, right, okay, I'm going
to... Go to the space station, teleport out, and then teleport back.
Yeah, or shall I try reloading? If I just land...
The teleport thing's been working for me today.
Yeah, alright, okay.
Beyond that, I... This one's worth seeing if you don't.
Oh, it is.
If you haven't.
I can buy my ship for this. I just I want to do something like this, but I'm not that creative.
Right. One swift teleport later. So how, Anteria, how did you manage to build geodomes upside down and so forth?
It's the trick with the ramps, where you place a ramp at a door at a steep angle, and then you delete the door. And when you put the door back, you attach it to the ramp, and it will attach as if the ramp's at a regular angle instead of the steep angle.
Okay, so you put a door normally,
and then yeah,
and then you build ramps, and then you delete the door, and then put the door back on the end of the ramp. and it's at a weird angle. Right. Okay.
Yeah, and then you build from that door.
So how many different shifts of angle did you have to go through to get something that was completely upside down?
I want to say 7 or 8.
Right, I hope I can see it this
a lot
time.
of those, what I did was I did the door and ramp trick on one side, and then I would attach a door on a different side of the same biodome and do it that way. Do it from that spot, and it would change the angles and make them a lot more random.
I've never seen your planet from space before. It looks like a massive football.
Yeah, it does.
Right, here we go. I love the approach to your planet, because there's another planet or a moon so close. It just feels like you're squeezing between two planets. Right, hopefully I'll be able to see it this time. I love just watching the trees on your planet as well. With the hexagons slowly floating up and down. Oops, I'm going to crash.
Yeah.
Oof, ow, I've just flown through some of those trees.
I did that too.
Right, here we go. Please let me see your base this
We're
time.
looking for a black bee. Kind of heard the see.
No, I can't see the base. It's just the base unit. Oh, it's such a shame.
That is a shame because it's an awesome one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can I do? Right, I'll try landing and reloading. Let's see if that makes any difference. Let's put it down up on this hill. There is no spoon, according to the comm ball I've just landed next to. Right, restore point saved. Let's try reloading. Reload. Everything's gotten quiet. It's very strange.
I'm swinging around in photo mode, just checking out the sights.
Okay, can I see the base? Oh, a black beacon. I can see the base.
Yes,
There we are.
okay.
Excellent. Okay.
Come on, check it out.
Remember that for future. Ah, I didn't notice that the trees light up when you walk past before. Right, so
Oh, there's-
for anybody experiencing this base for the first time, just look at that. In fact, I haven't. I've left my ship on that hill. I haven't come and landed on this weird landing pad.
Remember to jetpack as soon as you hit ground.
Yes.
Yeah, the one thing that I really like about this planet is that there's no storm, and your life support consumption is really, really low.
Yeah.
So you use hardly any Thanium-9 here.
Right, let's see if I can get into all of the biodomes. Here we go. I don't know whether any of you remember the old film The Poseidon Adventure, with the people trying to escape from a ship that's capsized, like a big ocean liner, and so the entire film is set on this upside down ship. And you know, so all of the sets that they're walking through and things like upside down stairwells, and that's what this base reminds me of.
It's a good thing you got your Theta installed.
Yes. Yes, it was a lot harder to get into these last time I came.
I bet.
I can't remember which ones I've been into now. Yeah, now getting up to
flip it in, for me, I flip it into photo mode, change it to day, and then I zoom over the domes and see which ones I've missed.
Good idea. Oh, but the star brambles all light up in the night. I don't know how much backpack room I've got. Am I going to be able to make all of this?
Well, you've got ship and high capacity as well.
Yeah. Right, oh, okay. Yeah, the last thing I'm going to do before next hits is just go on a massive farming spree and get as many credits as I possibly can. So I should be back here. Oh, nice. I've just watched you, Halogen Girly, jump into that one. It's these ones that do your head in, the ones that are actually upside down. Oh, weird.
Yeah, this one's not too hard to get into. It's a little harder from the ground than if I had just come in from the build next door, you know.
The one I had problems with last time I was here was the one on the, I'm going to say anti-clockwise from the landing pad. That was the hardest one to get into. I'm looking at it now. That was just... It's that there's two... I'll go there now. There's two domes. There's one sort of diagonally upside down with the entrance right near the floor. That's easy enough. But it's the one on top of that that's hard to get into.
Yeah.
Oh, my inventory's full. What can I get rid of? Problem is, since upgrading my starship, I've not got a huge amount of space on my starship.
Yeah, I'm flying my empty hauler tonight. I thought about that in advance. That's the only reason that ship doesn't have my warp.
Yeah, I intended to swap. Right, what can I stick on my ship? Ah, now I can put some antimatter on my freighter, because that's where I'm getting my fuel from. What else can I shift around?
One's a little tricky for my remembrance. Ah! Yep.
I've got little tiny bits of things like Mordite. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Why have I got lubricant? Where did that come from?
Head turned around here.
Antimatter freighter. Okay, it's got a bit more room. Did you mention remembrance just now? Or was that you?
No, I didn't.
From what you remember?
Yeah.
Because I'm that's the next thing I'm intending to do before next is finish the Artemis quest, because I still haven't got my remembrance.
Yeah. Well, there's a weird thing on that where you can get it when you complete it and you go through another galaxy. I've heard people have some issues with the game where they did not get it if they stayed in the same galaxy.
Ah.
Now, I think, if I remember right, Ontario kind of redid that scene over and over or something until it gave him the remembrance, but I've heard people tell me that they didn't get it.
Yeah, I haven't.
How did you get it?
It's a glitch. It's glitched where some people won't get it and some people will. They were having issues with it, so they threw a patch in where it will actually reset your mission progress. I believe once you go through a black hole or you visit another Atlas station, it's one of those two that triggers it. But it'll reset it to where you're in the mission before you get the remembrance, and you just do it over and over again, and you'll eventually get it.
So if you finish the Artemis quest and don't get the remembrance, then do something else.
The remembrance is tied into, I think, the Atlas quest.
Right. Well, I've finished the Atlas quest recently. But you have to finish Artemis to get the remembrance as well, do you?
Yeah. it's hard to
I did
tell
not
which
know
one
that.
it's tied. It's hard to tell which one it's tied to because it's from my remembrance. Haha,
Huh.
it's tied to the Artemis quest, but it happens at an Atlas station, and
Oh,
that's what
okay.
makes it confusing.
Well,
I do
I've...
think I think it's the very, very end of the Artemis line, but it pulls you to an Atlas. And that's why I think it's so confusing as to which quest line it's really a part of.
Right, because I finished the Atlas quest recently, the Atlas Path, and so I've built a Heart of the Sun, but I'm not being shown any more Atlas stations now.
Yeah, I think you're going to find it's part of the Artemis,
Yeah.
but it does pull you to an Atlas.
Right. Okay.
Try not to overspoil it, but that's
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of the
sure.
confusion as to which quest line it is.
Right, bear with me a second. I've done all the weird angle domes. I've just got to do the upside down ones now.
Trying to see which ones I've missed. I think I've only missed the ones that are in the main upside down unit. Oh, nope, there's one right there I missed. That one over there, that's those two close together with the selenium. Ooh, yeah. Tricky, tricky. Let's see. There we go. Bring it this way.
Ooh, right, one more dome, I think.
Ah!
Yes, I know that feeling.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, inventory's full again.
Problem is, I'm stopping too soon because I think I can stop on the dome, and then the dome is curved and it just slides me right off.
Right, what can I stick on my ship that I don't need for a bit?
I'm gonna go
Let's
right
do some
this way
plutonium.
instead. There. Go. Yep. Go, 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 go. Yeah, baby. I'm in. This one is one of the hardest ones for me.
Where are you?
It's got the mix of the frost and the selenium.
Yeah, I'm going to come outside and see where you are. Whoop. Oh, there's BC just nonchalantly standing on his ship. And Ontario hovering above the base. So where's Halogen
Yeah,
Girl?
I'm sitting on the monument.
Ah. I didn't know you could sit on monuments.
You can also sit on top of travelers' heads.
Oh, I found a dome I've missed.
I didn't know that one.
You haven't stood on top of a Gek or top of one of the travelers?
I thought you were talking about another player.
Oh. No, I was talking about the NPCs. Oh shoot, here's another one I missed. Alright.
I haven't got the one with the one that's right up in the air with the star bramble.
Salon and Soleil Star Bramble.
That's the one.
Alright, so there's one that's fairly low.
Right, I managed to fit that on.
Here it is.
And the easiest way of finding out where you haven't been is do a scan, because then the crops that are fully grown light up.
That's a good point. I've always done photo mode, but your solution is better.
There we are. Right, I think I've harvested everything, and now I'm absolutely full in my inventory, so I'm going to have to transfer some things onto another ship. I can't remember where I left my ship now. Where is
I've
it?
got 2 more domes to harvest, but they're easy ones. If you want to stall, you can craft some stuff up, and that'll make you some room.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go and fetch my ship and land on the landing pad. It's a weird angle.
That's also a good idea.
Past the weird floating hexagons.
Alright, I've got everything except for the ones in the main base.
Last time I was here, I spent ages trying to jetpack on top of one of the trees so I could leave a comm ball at a peculiar angle. Hey, there's another... Ooh! I must have left another... I forgot the word. Beacon. I must have left myself another beacon because I can see a red beacon on another planet in this system. Ooh. Ooh, dangerous flying. Oh! Oh, glitchy. Oh, there's somebody. There's an NPC landed on the landing pad.
Shoot him. Blow him up.
And I've crashed into a tree. Oh, I've gone inside a tree. Oh, that's weird. Oh, freaky. Okay, the NPC's gone, but now I've no idea where I am. Okay, here we go. Landing at a strange angle and swinging around and then jetpack.
Jetpack.
I'm alright. Actually, I'm in a fighter, so it's small enough to land me on the pad. That's okay. Right.
Well, I can land on it, but when it ejects me out, I hit the ground.
Photo.
And you take a tiny bit of damage.
Yeah, but is that because you're in a hauler?
I don't know.
Because when I last came here, I was in my hauler, and that shot me out on the floor. Right, there we go. Yeah, now, on the... Where's it gone? On the massive planet that... Is this a moon, Ontario?
Yes, it is.
Right, so the planet that this moon belongs to, I can see a red beacon on it.
That would be yours.
Yeah, because there can't be another inhabited claimed base in this system. I wonder why I left myself a beacon. Why would I have left myself a beacon there? That's weird.
Maybe a trading post or
oh, it could be
the portal.
Ah, now I did start at one point to have colour-coded things for myself, and I was putting red ones at trade stations, so that must be a trading point. Right. Okay, where are we going next?
BC, do we want to hit your base?
Yeah, we could. Might be... It's on the other side of Sidebar, or whatever that one, that region is.
Distance isn't the problem, it's just more do we have it waypointed, and it might take us a couple seconds to get it waypointed so we can get there.
I've waypointed it. It's, I'm just trying to find him now.
I will catch up.
AGT Fidelio.
Yeah, I haven't been to this one.
Fidelio, right, okay, here we go. I'm going to drop off some product on my freighter, I think, before I...
I'm going to have to take the long approach on this one. I'm going to have to warp back to my home planet and then go to a portal and portal over. Is it portal adjacent by any chance, BC?
I don't remember, to be honest.
That's fine. I will get it waypointed at least with the portal.
Oh, you got back to the station much faster than I did. There's me faffing about in the atmosphere. That was my problem. Oh,
okay. I was like, I don't know. I'm in a hauler. It's not like I'm especially nimble.
I'm in a fully upgraded S-class fighter. I ought to be able to get there quicker.
Might have to have Ontario look at your tech setup.
Yes.
Alright, let's take a look here.
Okay, right. Ooh. Discoveries. No, come back there. So, we're looking for Fidelio.
Okay, let me grab this and let me get...
AGT Serenity, AGT Fidelio. And the planet we're looking for is BC Nubé's Zephyr Tower. Now,
You'd be surprised, but when you have a ton of lag on your base, sometimes it takes a very long time to warp home.
Yes. I'm just going to pop into my hauler and dump some stuff. Oh, that's where I was keeping the rest of the antimatter. I also found, I don't know whether you remember from the Milland chat recently, somebody mentioned a place where you can buy dimensional matrices.
My
so,
base.
Is
There's
it?
a trade port mark with a comball at the Nexus system
Ah.
that has dimensional matrix for sale.
And,
I bought some today.
Ah, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 50 dimensional matrices on my hauler there.
I think you're probably covered for eternity.
Yes, let's stick all my selenium and all my plants.
Now, what'll happen with Next is they'll make that obsolete tech.
Yes. Of course.
They'll be worth like 2 units apiece. Negative 2 units. You'll have to pay a geck to take them.
Right, if I stick all my plants on that hauler. More plants. Plants. Frost crystal. Okay. That'll do. Right. Okay. Jump back out, get the fighter back. And then we'll be away. In fact, right, let's just warp there first.
I'm still a few minutes behind. I'm still making time to my portal.
Yeah, I gotta wait for you guys so I can find it.
Aha. BC, have you got a beacon within your base radius?
Yeah, I should have one.
Here we go. It's only 535 light years away.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It surprised me once I actually learnt that you can press circle in the galactic map and then just look around wherever you want to, because I was for ages I was just following the little lines. But then as soon as I learnt you could press circle, I actually discovered how compact Milland is.
It's actually not a very big region.
Yeah, because when I first arrived there, obviously I arrived in the gateway, and then I warped to all of the boundaries, just to sort of start mapping out the place, and then started zigzagging backwards and forwards until I found this type of system that I was looking for. And in my head, I'd travelled a really long way until recently, when I'd upgraded my freighter warp, and I discovered that actually it's really close. Everything's really close by. Right, BC, I can see you, and there's a nice blue beacon on your planet, so I'm heading there now.
I'm about to pop through into his system. Let's see if I hit the planet or if I hit one of the other planets.
I'll be there shortly.
Nice.
Woo. Woo. What happened there? Okay, here we go.
I have a bunch of beacons I gotta check out.
And I can see your base. Excellent. Oh, you have 2 landing. Ah! I have been here before.
Awesome. I don't remember which one it is.
I'm pretty sure I have been here before.
Ah, there's a blue beacon. It's off planet for me. So, oh, I'm on a high sentinel planet. Nice. I'm
Oh yes, I found my way there. Yes, that is. Yes, because BC's planet is the 5th planet, and the portals don't like portaling to planet numbers that high. Yeah. Ah, this is an awesome base. Excellent.
I want to see it.
I'll just take the photo, so I'll post that for you later. Oh, and very thoughtfully, you've got lots of guest rooms.
I think I know which one this is. It has a biodome on top, right?
Hang on.
BC, are you a serial builder? You build one, move on, build the next?
Yeah, it's a problem.
How do we get out there?
Your older bases.
Was it a
In the
farm?
hub. I think it was a farm.
Yeah, I put like 6 or 7 there.
Oh, fantastic view from the observation dome.
Out of fuel.
You're still struggling your way here.
Oh wow, I
I'll
like
get there.
this.
Hey, my save point's still up there. Nice. Give me something to stand on.
I think anyone who builds with curved glass corridors has got plus points.
I'm still lost out in the galaxy.
Who's that just joining me? Yeah, now Blue Haven is a very beautiful planet, but this planet's just got exotic colouring. It's all sort of combination of the blue patches, blue and green patches on the islands, with the dark blue sea and the bright orange trees.
Yeah, I like this setup. I like that grass a lot. It actually matches my ship. That's the only reason I picked it.
Now, how do I get down here?
Galactic Center, custom waypoint. There we go.
Down the stairs. Yeah, lots and lots of glass. I can never build with this much glass and still fit within the complexity limit. I think my problem is I was too beholden to biodomes. Oh, and you have a garage door as well. If they don't fix the glitch that Zaz found in Next, then my next build, so to speak, is going to be free from biodomes, I think. Right. BC Nubay's tower. Registered. Who's that over there? Ah. Now, if this was Next already, I'm watching a ship circling here. That could be you. As it is, that's just an NPC.
Because I might be firing on you.
No PvP.
I seriously think like the first week of Next is just going to be friends trying to kill friends.
Right, I'm taking a grass level photo here of the tower.
Ah, hey,
Excellent.
I have a base that's showing. That's nice.
Excellent. I'm coming to join BC up on the mountain. If I remember rightly, if this is the one that I've visited before, I think I put a comm ball near here.
I can only see two. It's one
Think
from a buddy mine, and one
yeah.
from
Oops.
one.
That's weird. I was on top of the
Spiny
landing
Norman.
pad, I went to land, and it routed me to a different one.
Oh! I can see you.
First one was clean.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
there's a
just
long
jumped
fall
off.
down.
Yes.
No. I was in a hauler, and it took up the whole landing pad, and it
Yeah.
ejected me.
That'll happen.
Ah. There's someone
I love the
else.
color of your water. That's
Someone
really
else has built
attractive.
it.
It's that dark pinky blue. Really like that.
There's another base in Milland, which is a tower, but it's a cylindrical tower.
It's I'm trying to remember his proper name. It's Baron, aka Zep, aka whatever his identity is in the world.
That's the one I must be getting this mixed up with. So in that case, now have we decided? I know that you can only have one comm ball on one planet. Can you put more than one comm ball in a system?
I think so. I think it's one per planet. What do you all think?
I have no clue.
Because I think, if I remember rightly, I put a comm ball near the portal that I came through to mark this system. I don't know. I may not have done, because I only tend to do that if it's on the same planet as the person's base.
Hey, garage door. Cool.
Yeah, my outdoor bedroom.
Heading up. Getting my stair workout in.
Yeah.
Killing my
Excellent.
glutes.
I'm just about to go back up again against gravity. Oh, the sun's setting. Oh, that's beautiful. Any of you lot got a sunset going on?
Yes, I do.
That's
Sunrise,
amazing.
I'm not sure which yet.
Yeah, it was. For me, the sun's going down behind that big pointy, tooth-shaped hill. That's awesome.
I'm out of breath. I think I'm reaching the top.
Let's see if I can get a photo with the base in the foreground and the sunset in... Oh, I've got some nice lighting effects going on here. Excellent. Right, it's now for me it's 7 minutes past midnight here, so I think I'm gonna call it a day shortly. But
yeah, I'm supposed to go to a neighborhood party here 10 minutes ago.
Oops. Right, well, we've visited everybody who's in chat, haven't we?
We have.
So is that a good place to leave it for now? I know we haven't... oh, I found my way up to the wrong landing pad. Never mind. I know we haven't done all of the bases, and we certainly haven't done all of the particularly significant bases in Milland, but
Right.
we have had a nice sample, and we've done everybody who's actually here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
It's
is
a
that...
fun opportunity to get together, do some exploring.
Yeah. And some very nice planets which may be changing in 24 days' time.
Oof, so soon. I feel unprepared.
Yeah, we'll have to check some of these again after the update.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. What I might do...
This is a cool one, DC.
What was that?
I was telling him his base was a cool one.
Oh, it
I like
is.
this base.
It is. It's fantastic.
You can see the one in Eisentam.
Heck yeah.
Ah.
It's fun. It's all upside down.
Oh, no.
I've seen you post some pictures on it. I haven't visited, though.
There's a good chance of dying or your ship breaking while there.
Well, what I'll have to
Extreme
do...
base experience.
I'm intending to... Well, I've got a few more things to do before next. Like getting the rest of the blueprints and finishing the Artemis quest and things like that. But if I've got any more time, I shall have to carry on doing a tour of the different bases and stream it, so that we've got a record. And then we can...
I'd love to get pictures of all of them.
Yeah.
If you stay connected, Paul, to that PSN chat I've got going, if you visit
Yeah.
others, post it up there, and then we'll have kind of a visual record of all the bases.
Excellent. Yeah.
Nice.
Right. So, on that note,
Always
I
fun.
think I shall have to say good night to all of you lot, even though it's not night for most of you. In fact, if Zaz had been able to join us, it's very early morning, isn't it? But there we go. So thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for organising that. And
My pleasure.
It's fun.
Thanks
yes.
for coming out and streaming.
That's all right. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Will do. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.